Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today, we're diving into one of the most intimate, breathtaking behind-the-scenes moments from Taehyung's return to the stage. Before stepping into Jin's concert to sing Love Me Again, Taehyung spent time alone in a softly lit rehearsal room, grounding himself in complete silence. He sat cross-legged on the polished wooden floor, eyes shut, breathing slow and controlled, letting the world fade while preparing for a moment that carried 2 years of waiting on his shoulders. Around him, quiet staff conversations, equipment humming, and distant footsteps blended into background noise, but Taehyung remained still, centering his mind before stepping back into the spotlight. He wore a simple sleeveless black top that revealed the strength he had built during enlistment. His toned arms moved gently as he adjusted the wires of his in-ear monitors, rolling his shoulders before letting out a deep breath. Just holding the microphone again made him pause. It wasn't about nerves, it was recognition. As if gripping that mic pulled him back in time to the last moment he performed before enlistment. His voice, when he finally spoke, was soft and sincere. "Before I enlisted, I haven't performed in so long. About 2 years? First time I'm holding a mic again. Same for the in-ears. It feels strange." The staff shared small, knowing smiles. They understood how meaningful this return was, not just artistically, but personally. Standing up, Taehyung tapped his bright red in-ear monitors and looked toward the audio team. "Let's adjust the sound a bit," he said, his tone calm but focused. "Make the background softer for the second verse. And bring the mid-range up slightly. My voice needs to sit above the instrumentation." His attention to detail was sharp, almost instinctual. Even after 2 years away, his ear for sound remained precise. The engineer quickly made adjustments while Taehyung listened, tilting his head, testing resonance. "More, yes, that's it. Let's get everything perfect." Even in a simple rehearsal, his desire for perfection wasn't about pressure, it was love for the craft. He lifted the mic, and for a moment, the entire room froze. His first warm-up line floated out, smooth, husky, unmistakably him, filling the space with an emotion that made everyone look at each other in quiet awe. 2 years away, and nothing about his voice had faded. If anything, it seemed fuller, deeper, layered with experiences and time. When he began rehearsing Love Me Again, the atmosphere shifted instantly. The rehearsal studio transformed into something intimate, almost sacred. His voice carried weight, a mix of longing, resilience, and quiet power. Every tone had matured in ways only time can create. Mid-verse, he stopped and chuckled softly. It still feels strange holding a mic after so long," he said, this time with a warm, nostalgic smile. "But it feels really good." That smile changed the room's energy, replacing the earlier stillness with excitement. The next run-through was richer. More confident. He started moving with the rhythm naturally, his body flowing with the song as if reconnecting with a part of himself he'd missed deeply. At moments, he closed his eyes and let his voice echo softly, rediscovering the emotion of performing after a long break. Then he signaled the team again. "Let's lower the reverb. I want the lower notes a bit drier. And increase the right in-ear slightly, I need to hear the harmony more clearly." Every instruction was purposeful, tied directly to the mood of the song. The audio team continued making adjustments. Each time he sang, that warm, velvety tone filled the room effortlessly, proving just how timeless his voice is. Staff whispered to each other in disbelief at how flawless he sounded, even in casual rehearsal. As he rehearsed the chorus, his voice grew more powerful. His smooth chest notes blended seamlessly into gentle falsetto, creating a stunning contrast. He wasn't just hitting notes, he was releasing 2 years' worth of emotion. Anyone listening would have gotten chills. After finishing the chorus, he lowered the mic with a satisfied nod. "Okay. That's closer to what I want." He wiped a bit of sweat from his forehead, showing both effort and confidence. His posture, physique, and entire aura all reflected growth, quiet strength shaped by discipline and maturity. When he sang again, he swayed lightly to the rhythm, letting the melody guide him. His voice glided through every lyric with ease, filling the room with warmth. "Let me try the bridge again," he said softly. He cleared his throat, shifted his stance, and sang with a raw sincerity that sent goosebumps across the room. It was the kind of vocal tone that wasn't just beautiful, it hurt in the most touching way. When the team asked if he wanted more adjustments, he shook his head. "No, this is good. This is the feeling." There was pride in his voice, pride in his team, in his sound, in this return to music. He joked with himself after stumbling over a lyric. "It's been so long," he said with a shy laugh, filled with fondness rather than frustration. Even his mistakes sounded melodic, adding charm instead of disrupting the moment. With each repetition, his voice warmed up more, becoming richer and more expressive. It felt like watching someone reconnect with a missing part of their soul, a part they didn't realize they longed for this intensely. Near the end, he sat back down on the wooden floor, holding the mic loosely. The room felt different now, calmer, filled with the lingering echo of his voice. He looked thoughtful, almost emotional, absorbing the wave of memories that singing had brought back. "One more time," he whispered. That final run was pure magic. No audience, no stage, just him, yet he sang with the power of a full concert. When he finished, the silence settled like a soft blanket. Staff members clapped quietly, genuinely moved. Taehyung smiled shyly, brushing his hair aside. "It feels good to be back." And it truly did. As rehearsal wrapped up, he rose to his feet, adjusting his black sleeveless shirt. Even though it was just practice, he carried the aura of someone performing on a massive stage. He took a moment to look at himself in the room's giant mirror, observing his posture and expression. The last 2 years seemed to have sharpened every part of him, his sensitivity to detail, his presence, his artistry. He nodded at his reflection as if saying, "Yes. I'm here again." The music played once more, and Taehyung tested how his movements aligned with his singing. His low notes resonated gently, his high notes flowed effortlessly, and even though he spoke of feeling unfamiliar, nothing about him seemed unsure. What radiated was maturity, artistic evolution. He paused and laughed lightly. "It's strange. 2 years went by so fast, but it feels like a lifetime." And in that warm, heartfelt moment, everyone in the room felt the same. Taehyung's return wasn't just a rehearsal. It was a quiet, emotional rebirth, and the proof was in every note he sang.